Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. So today we are going to present our SEL coursework assignment for subject CHY3301. So our topic for this SEL coursework assignment is first row transition elements, their oxide and hydroxide group. So next. Okay, our group member consists of 4 members, which is Damia, Uzmana, Binti, Samsul, me, Nurul, Mazidah, Binti, Rasemi, Nuryn, Syazwa, Binti, Salehuddin, and lastly, Nuryn, Wahadi. So, our lecturer for this subject is Dr. Tan. Okay, this is our content. Okay, first we have introduction to transition element, general properties of transition element, outside of first row transition element, hydroxide of first row transition element, and lastly application of first row transition elements. So this is introduction of transition elements. Okay, transition metal, any of various chemical elements that have valence electrons. For example, electron that can participate in the formation of chemical bond in 2 shells instead of only 1. They occupy the middle portion of the long period of periodic table of element between the group on the left hand side and the group on the right. Specifically, they form group 3 through group 12. So, what is the physical and chemical properties? So, their physical properties in common is they are good conductor of heat and electricity. They can be hammered or bent into shape easily. They have high melting point, but mercury is a liquid at room temperature. Usually, they are hard and tough, and lastly, they have high densities. So, their chemical properties in common is they are less reactive than alkali metals such as sodium. Next, they form colored ions of different charge. Some are very unreactive, which is silver and gold, and lastly, many are used as catalysts. So next, I'm going to pass the presentation to Nuryn, Syazwa. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Nuryn Syazwa Binti Salehuddin and my matrix number is 209876. So I will be presenting oxides of first row transition elements. In the first row of transition element in the periodic table is starting with scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, and zinc. So in our slides, we only include a few metals for the example. So the oxide of the first transition series can be prepared by heating the metals in air. For example, scandium, heating in air will get scandium oxide. Titanium will get titanium oxide, and as well as vanadium will also get vanadium oxides. Metals in different oxidation state also can be produced by heating the corresponding hydroxides, carbonates, or oxalate in an inert atmosphere. For example, iron 2 oxide can be prepared by heating iron 2 oxalate. So the byproduct is iron oxide, carbon monoxide, and carbon dioxide gas. As well as cobalt 2 oxide is also can be produced by heating cobalt 2 hydroxides, and the byproduct will be carbon oxides and water. I think that's all from me. Can proceed with the next presenter.
Now, I will proceed this presentation by explaining about the hydroxides of transition elements. So when a soluble hydroxide is added to an aqueous solution with a salt of a transition metal of the first transition series, a gelatinous precipitate forms. So, what is a gelatinous precipitate? A gelatinous precipitate is a jelly-like appearance. So there is a full example for the transition elements for the first series. First, we have scandium with alkali. The aqueous scandium ion forms a white gelatinous precipitate of hydrated scandium hydroxide. So this chemical equation for the ion scandium react with 3 ion hydroxide. It will form scandium hydroxide. Next, we have chromium with aqueous ammonia alkaline or sodium hydroxide. Chromium 3 ions form a green gelatinous precipitate of chromium 3 hydroxide. So there is a chemical equation for the ion chromium. React with 3 ion hydroxide, it will form the chromium 3 hydroxide. Next, we have manganese. Manganese 2 hydroxide is the inorganic compound with the formula MnOH2. It is a white solid, although samples darken quickly upon the exposure to air owing to oxidation. It is poorly soluble in water. So, manganese 2 hydroxide precipitates as a solid when an alkali metal hydroxide is added to an aqueous solution of Ma2 plus salt. So there is a chemical equation for the manganese. Next, we have zinc. Zinc hydroxide and zinc oxide is amphoteric. As we know that amphoteric, it can be base or acid. Thus, it will dissolve readily in a dilute solution of a strong acid, such as acid hydrochloric, and also in a solution of an alkali, such as sodium hydroxide. So it can be prepared by any sodium hydroxide solution, but not in excess. So to a solution of any zinc salt, a white precipitate will be seen. So there is a chemical equation for zinc 2 hydroxide. So for zinc 2 ions react with 2 ion hydroxide, it will form zinc hydroxide. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Lastly, I will proceed to their applications, oxide and also hydroxide. Firstly, for scandium oxide, it is used in a glass composition and act as a helper material. For scandium hydroxide, it is used as optical coating and also catalyst. Next, for titanium oxide, it is used as a pigment and also photocatalyst. What is a photocatalyst? A photocatalyst is a material which absorbs light to bring it to higher energy level and provide such energy to a reacting substance to make a chemical reaction occur. While titanium hydroxide is used in a toothpaste and also lipstick. Vanadium oxide is used in optical application and also as a catalyst. It is used in sulfuric acid reaction. And also vanadium hydroxide is also used as a catalyst. Chromium oxide is used in a glasses and also paint, and chromium hydroxide is used in a catalyst in organic reaction. Next, for manganese oxide, it is used in an energy storage device. For iron oxide, it is used in iron ores, pigments and also catalysts, while iron hydroxide is used in manufacture of concrete products. For cobalt oxide, it is used as an electrochromic sensor, while cobalt hydroxide is used as a drying agent for paints and varnishes. For nickel oxide, it is used as a semiconductor. Okay, so what is a semiconductor? Semiconductor is a material that has an electrical conductivity value falling between that conductor and also metallic. For nickel hydroxide, it is used as electrical car batteries. Next, for copper oxide, it is used in the development of supercapacitor, while copper hydroxide is used in pesticide and also pesticide. Lastly, for zinc oxide, it is used in the makeup and nail product, while zinc hydroxide is used in medicine as an absorbing agent.